Hey y'all, what's up? Ms. Drip Matter here. Long time no see, even though you just saw me in the video right above this one. This video is going to be about how to get your Reader's Writer's Notebook and how to personalize it and get it set up, how to change stuff, and then what you actually need to do to make a 100 on your first notebook assignment. All right, so this is the page you're on right now, and the video that you're watching right now is going to be right here. So meta. Obviously, it's not here because I'm making it right now. So anyway, after you finish this, you're going to click Next, and this is going to take you to your assignment for today. Well, surprise, surprise, your assignment for today is to get your notebook and to set it up. So you're going to scroll down after you read the instructions, which tell you what to do. And you'll see this box here that says, oh, you know what? Ignore what I'm doing for just a second. I got to fix something. Yay. If you're like, what is she doing right now? Ignore it. You see nothing. You see nothing at all. Okay, I'm going to refresh the page and we'll just toss that last like 20 seconds. But I can't edit it, so sorry, you're along like on the ride with me here. Okay, so if the box doesn't pop up immediately, it will pop up in about 30 seconds. Then you're going to click Open Assignment. Yeah, you can totally click Next down there and go on to your reflection. But if you do that, you won't have submitted your assignment, and it's going to basically give you the grade for not submitting your assignment. So to do this, you're going to click the blue button that says Open Assignment. When you do that, it opens a brand new tab. And you've got add files, create, you got your file right here, you got submit. Don't click submit because you have to open and edit your file first. If you click submit, you didn't do anything, and that's not good. So before we talk about what your assignment actually is, let me help get you guys familiar with the Reader's Writer's Notebook. So a couple of really, really cool things. Those of y'all that constantly lose spirals, you will never lose your spiral again. Those of you guys that things get torn out or those like spiral things like scratch up your arms, that's not going to happen again. Whether you are in class with me and then maybe you have to be out one day, but you still want to do your assignment, or you're at home and then you come to class one day, you will always be on the same page with me. So we'll always be doing our work in this online one. It's a little bit new. Okay, so here's how it works. You got a bunch of different sections. They all say topics. If you click on one of those tabs, it'll tell you what the topic actually is. So topic A will take you to the slide for the section for books that you've finished. Let's say you click on topic H. You want to know what topic H is. Topic H is word within a word. So I'm going to take you on a really fast tour of these different topics and show you how this works. One thing those of you guys that are particularly sharp may have noticed is that your Reader's Writer's Notebook is actually just a really fancy interactive Google slideshow, which means that you can edit it as we go. So it's really, really cool. Yours right here, when you click on yours, you won't have llamas. I have a problem with llamas. I love llamas so much. This is Pete. Yes, he was right here by me this whole time. Anyway, you didn't see that. Anyway, so each one of these slides, as you go down in the list, like each one of the slides are going to be new pages in your journal. So the first section is my Reader's Writer's Notebook. If I go down to the next one, it tells you a little bit about how to use it and how to make new pages. Got some instructions. If you go down to the next one, you've got your table of contents key. You will not have to create your table of contents key. You don't have to create your separate sections. You don't have to do any taping or gluing of stuff into your journals. It will all be right here, and I'll give it to you. So that's going to save us some time and going to save you some grief. Seriously, who likes creating those tables of contents? I hate them. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but I hate them. Okay, so anyway, this table of contents will just take you to the separate sections. There's a couple of ways to jump between the separate sections. You could just go to one of these tabs and click on one of these tabs and then click on that link right there. That's going to take you to the topic D, which is my responses. Or you can always come back up here to your third slide, which looks just like this. We don't need a topic C. We don't need a topic F. We just didn't need that many areas. I figured you wouldn't mind. So you can also, instead of clicking on these tabs, you can just click on the sections right here. So let's go ahead and go to our first section called Books I Finished. And let's do a really fast tour of the sections. So books I've finished. To see the pages in this section, notice I'm looking over here on the left-hand side. I want to go to the next slide. That's going to be the next page in this section. After that, we'll know we're in the next section because we'll see another colored page like this, but it'll be that teal color. when we finish with this section. Okay, so this is where you do books I've finished. You can, any book you finish, even if we read it in class, even if it's a picture book, you're going to put those books you finish in here. The title goes in here, what you thought about it, date finished, and star rating. If you loved it, you're going to leave all 5 stars. If you didn't, you'll highlight a star and click delete until you get the stars you want. Hopefully, if something is no stars, you didn't even finish it, because I wouldn't finish a book that I would rate 1 star. Hopefully you found a better book. You start another book. We'll talk about all that, the rights of the reader, in a few days. So I'm going to go down to the next slide, also known as the next page. So I'm just hitting the down button on my keyboard. And then I've now gone to books I want to read. Another way I could have done this, let me go back up. Sorry, I'm trying to go as fast as I can, guys. Let me go back up here. Maybe I just want to go straight to topic B. So I'm going to click on that. Here's the name of it, Books I Want to Read. So let's go to books I want to read. This is just going to be a running list of books that sound interesting to you. We're going to do a lot of book talks, book trailers. And if there's one that sounds really good to you, like if Refugee looked really good to you yesterday, you would type in Refugee right here. This is so that when you are having a hard time finding a book, or you finish a book and you're looking for your next one, you have this sort of ongoing list of books that you're excited to read. I keep this as a reader, and it is my best friend, because now I have like 15 books on my books I want to read list, and I can like pick and choose which one I want depending on what mood I'm in. Okay, so let's go to the next section. Topic C doesn't exist. So if I try to click on that, it'd just say deleted slide. Topic D, which is lime green, is my responses. This is like our home. This is like our, sorry, my phone is ringing. This is the place that we're going to be typing the most. Most of our things that we do in our Reader's Writer's Notebook from day to day is going to be in the My Responses tab. We'll talk about BHH, also known as Book Head Heart, a little bit more next week. So don't worry about that right now. But if you look at some of these pages, you're going to add the title to your own page. You'll just click on that, change it to the title, like maybe we watched a video with, I don't know. My brain is done. Maybe we read a quote from Harry Potter, and you could title this Quote from Harry Potter. And then down here, you'd tell me like what you thought about that quote. You could also add pictures. You could also create your own quote that sounds kind of like it. You could tell me why you think that quote is wrong or right or really good. Okay, so the next thing, if we go down to our next section, is topic E, which is going to be any notes that we add. So my ELR tools and notes. And that's going to be right down here where it says, here goes your title. You'll title it every single time. And then that's going to be where you take notes. A lot of times, since this is online, you'll be copying and pasting stuff. I'm not going to have y'all reinvent the wheel. Let's use technology if we have it, right? Okay, next topic. There is no topic F. There is a topic G. Topic G says links to my drafts. Do not even worry about this section yet. What it will become, though, let me go down to the next slide. It's got some instructions. What it will become is a place to drop links to your Google Docs of drafts that you finish. So if you write a personal narrative or a memoir or an expository essay, if you don't remember what any of those things mean, that's okay. But if you write those drafts, those links are going to go right in here so that they're all in one place for you to see like the drafts that you've done. Last but not least is topic H. Topic H, dun, 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 is your word within a word. So if before you were doing word within a word and you had to like paste in, like cut out and like tape in or glue in lists, you don't have to do that anymore. Boom. So all your lists are right here. We're going to be focusing on lists 1 through 9. I know you guys are probably, if you've been at Watauga Middle or in Birdville ISD, you're probably already pretty familiar with list 1 through 6, but we still start at the beginning and review, and then new will be list 7, 8, and 9. These are all links. So all you got to do is click on the link in your journal, and it will pop up with maybe, hey, Link. Come on, Link, you can do it. Good, Link. And it'll pop up with the word within a word list. I have some very good news for you guys. We're mostly just going to be focusing on the roots and their definitions. Again, focusing on the roots and their definitions. So all these words over here are icing on the cake, but that's not going to be our biggest focus. At least not this year, not on those lists. Okay, so what is your actual assignment? You got 2 things I want you to do. Very first thing, when you go to yours, you're going to see a little yellow text box that says, express yourself. So right where you see that, I want you guys to add your own text. I want y'all to go find some pictures on the internet. Like maybe you really like to eat chocolate or popcorn. Popcorn is my favorite food to eat in the entire stinking world. I have a problem. I can buy a cardboard cutout stand-up. That's not what I wanted. Just kidding. So I'd find an image of popcorn. Basically, I'd just click on it and I would copy that. So copy image, or I can save the image, go back on over to my journal, and then I would paste that image. You can also hit Control V. And there's my popcorn, and I can change the size and put it here. And I can turn it around. Anyway, you can also go to YouTube and grab links to your favorite videos or songs and put those links on here too. You can even embed videos. So if you go to insert and video, you can find your favorite songs and like actually put the video there. Just a note about the songs. I love seeing those songs. I would love that so much. In fact, I might drop some of them in our class playlist. Just make sure that they are the clean versions of the songs. I know, oh man, Eminem just isn't the same clean version. Well, there's like no words left, but I love Eminem, but I'm not going to go putting him on my cover of my journal. So I know that takes out a lot of music, guys, and I'm sorry, but clean versions only. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is edit that, personalize your cover. The second thing you're going to do is super easy. I want you to go down to topic D. I want you to go down to that section I said we're going to use all the time, my responses. Click on it. And I want you to add your very own brand new page to this section because you guys are going to need to create your own pages all the time. But I don't want it to mess everything up, so I want to show you the easy way to do it. So let's say that we've been using this for a couple days now, and you have already written in all these pages. Every page will be a different day. So let's say you've gotten down to this last page, and it says, when you run out of pages, you got to duplicate it. Well, how do you duplicate this page? I want you to go down to the last page in your section, which is probably the one I just showed you. You're going to highlight that page. You'll notice the last one in your section because it's right before the yellow My ELAR Tools and Notes. Click on it. The page that has lined notebook paper. You're going to do Control D. That is going to create the action, which is duplicating that slide. So that's going to make you automatically a brand new slide in that section. If you are on a phone, you just need to click on the slide and then click the actual thing that says duplicate slide right there. And that'll make that brand new slide for you. You can even do some other fancy things after that. I'll show you later. So for your actual assignment, so I know you duplicated the slide, you're going to type in on this page for your first entry, this is a new slide. Exclamation, exclamation. Okay, maybe you're not that excited. Maybe you just want to type in, this is a new slide. There we go. Okay, that's it. You're done. That's the assignment. So the assignment is basically just to personalize your cover and duplicate the slide in your lime green section, the last slide, and then type, this is a new slide. So I don't have to do anything else on this because I'm done. It saves automatically. It tells me the last edit was a few seconds ago. Going to X out of that. There's my student work tab where Google assignments were. I can just click submit now. I don't have to add any files. I don't have to change anything because this is in Google Slides and it automatically updated. So now when I submit, it's going to show you, basically share with you all the work that I've done. So I'm going to click submit and it'll take just a second to submit. And then you're going to get a fancy box with some confetti that'll say you have submitted your assignment. You're all set. Sorry, it says you're all set. All right, after you do that, you're going to X out of this. Don't click on submit because then it takes it away and it's very sad and it looks like you didn't do any of your work and you'll get a 0. I may or may not have done that in a course that I was a part of for teachers, but that's a story for another day. Okay, so you're going to click on the X. You can get out of Google Assignments and your original tab is still here. It says that I haven't submitted it yet, but you'll notice that if you refresh it, if you hit refresh, if you refresh the page, it will actually update to say that you have submitted the assignment. Then you can click next, do your flexion, and you're done. All right, guys, I promise that all the videos will be this long, but these are some of the first ones. So thanks for sticking with me. See y'all next time.